After watching like 4 trailers and then finally seeing the movie, I finally know how to pronounce this movie's name. Maleficent. Maleficent! When I first saw the trailer for this movie, I thought it was pronounced Maleficent, which sounds like a Viagra, by the way. The best kind of Viagra. The kind that gets you hard? I don't know. Then I saw all these trailers and none of them hooked me. But this is the first time in a while where I am truly, delightfully surprised. It's making me feel like a little kid again. I love this movie. It was cute, same time it had a major fantasy element to it. It was dark, but beautiful to look at. Like Jada Pinkett Smith. Oh, black jokes. Yeah, the main audience for this film are children, but I honestly felt like they didn't make like a kid's film. Like a real film for families. A film that's cheesy but fun and that moves you, surprises you. And overall, it's just fast-paced fantasy escapism. The movie moves fast, but its pacing is perfect. First off, Angelina Jolie. She made this movie. Everyone who watches this show knows I'm going to talk about wanting to bang her, and I still do. Like, even with the horns, I will masturbate to that tonight. I was surprised by how committed all these actors were. Like, I could only imagine, you hear what the film is, it's a live-action Disney film. You'd expect a lot of actors to probably not take it too seriously, but they were all very committed. But especially her. She didn't act like, I'm in a Disney movie. Sweep your chimney all will. She just really played the part. Even in the cheesy character arc speech that you see coming, I found myself wanting to cry. I wanted to. I was next to Veronica, who just wouldn't shut the fuck up. Like, she didn't talk a lot, but when she cries, like, loudly, obnoxiously, but I really want to have sex with her too. So I endured the tears. Veronica, if you're watching, what's up, baby? How's that Mexican vagina treating you? Yeah, but Maleficent, you really love her. You care for her. The way they intertwine her storyline with the Sleeping Beauty storyline was great. It wasn't like a Sleeping Beauty story and then here was what was going on with Maleficent the whole time. Like, it's quite a while before they actually get to the Sleeping Beauty story. But everything before that was just as, if not more, captivating. Yeah, back to Jolie. With the wings, man, that would be so fucking hot. I just want to be fucking her, and then right before we're about to come, you know, she sprouts her wings up in the air, and then we just start flying, and then I'm fucking her, and then she does that little spin twirl, and then she loses, you know, grip of me, and then she has to fly down and save my ass, and then when we fly, we almost crash, but then we both land on the grass, and we fuck again. It would be like the most ultimate yet most terrifying orgasm. Kids, if you're watching, continue watching. Okay, no, seriously, she, like, I know I'm talking a lot about her, but she is, like, the main reason to watch this movie. She has a very much emotionally layered character. It brings the right amount of humor to the role. Humor, comedy, the gift of all comedians. Gotta have that comedy in there, because that makes your shit more interesting to watch. Like, but that's another thing about this movie. Like, it's not a comedy, but it has some truly funny moments. I never, like, cracked up or broke out hysterically, like when Russell Crowe sang in Les Miserables. Jokes about Russell Crowe singing like shit are still really funny. Charlton Copley had no idea this dude was in the film. He's that guy from District 9 and Elysium, in case you guys didn't know. Dude's the villain in this movie, and it was another performance where I'm like, this is a really committed actor right now. He was fantastic, man. Like, I don't want to give away too much about who his character is, but he's a very well portrayed antagonist. Like, when he starts losing his shit, you're like, that dude's losing his shit. He's just like diarrheaing out of his life. Doesn't it suck when you have diarrhea? Diarrhea is like the worst thing on the planet. Like, you never want to tell people you have diarrhea. You could be really ill with a serious case of the watery shits. You never want to tell someone because you know they're just gonna fucking laugh at you. Ah, you have diarrhea! They have to keep on shitting. It sucks. Anyway, guys, we're getting off track. There are children watching this review. This is a house of God, man. Okay, so they did Alice in Wonderland, which was silly, but kind of like an movie. Okay, look, I know this one's based off like the actual story, not the Disney movie, but still, it counts. They did Snow White and the Huntsman, but that was like a serious yet overall very boring film. Man, that was a snooze fest. I saw a movie with my ex-girlfriend. Why Snow White and the Huntsman? That movie ruined us. Now we got Maleficent, which actually has the right balance of humor and drama. Overall, it's just very entertaining. At times, it's very moving. Like, there's a lot of movies where you expect there to be great visual effects. I wasn't expecting much out of this, but when I was watching, I'm like, these are some really awesome visual effects. I loved some of the action scenes and exploring like the fairy world or whatever. That wasn't a homophobic comment, by the way, if you were thinking that. I mean, there were moments where like Angelina Jolie's like using her wings to like just shush people away and then like slicing people, blocking stuff. You know, it's like these are the most flamboyant wings I've ever seen anyone ever have. Oh, I can fly. Look at me now. So high in the sky. Oh yes. Fuck me, Ryan. Apparently I'm not imagining Angelina Jolie anymore. I am imagining fucking a homosexual fairy. That really sounds homophobic. She's not an angel, I can't say that. I'm not. I've let a guy suck my dick before. How's that for you children out there? She has like a number 2, like a helper minion who was originally a bird, but she turned into a human, and now she can interact with this guy, and then she can turn him into all kinds of animals. The last one she turns him into, I was like, dude, fucking sweet. You know, like, a lot of people were into this movie, and I had that ego of like, I'm liking this movie, but I don't want to like it right now. No, I want to be one of the narcissistic people. But that last one she turned him into, I couldn't help it. I was like, okay, hands down, that is fucking sweet. Cinema Score gave it an A rating. Rotten Tomatoes has it like at a 52%. This movie's definitely more for an audience because it's just quick, fantasy escaping, heartwarming entertainment. Let me get straight to the point here. All in all, I gotta say Maleficent got it Ryan super heartwarming right. Alright guys, thanks for checking out my review for Maleficent. Why don't you go ahead, scroll that comment box below, and tell me, would you masturbate to Angelina Jolie with the horns? And I still don't quite know how to put annotations to actually link it to these sites. I thought I did, but I'm just going to talk about it. Follow me on Twitter, you can follow the Real Rejects on Twitter, you can follow their Facebook, you could follow them on Instagram, and then you can follow them on Vine. God, we're everywhere. It's hard being a YouTuber. Last but not least, if you want to get updated every time one of my reviews or videos is out, go and click on this button by my dick to subscribe. That's right, the dick. Let me tell you something about this little Maleficent. He has fucked all kinds of fairies. Whoa, no. That goddamn word, man. That word has become a disgrace in society. Shame on people for changing that word to make people like me look like an idiot. Because no, I was making a joke about like the children's kind of fairy. Dude, this is just not going down the path I wanted to go down right now.